speedrunning this video. How to get into the basement in 10 minutes or less. First thing I would do is probably skip all of that normal stuff. And then what you're going to want to do is just run and jump, because that is the fastest way. Once again, skip all that, get caught by the neighbor, and then you're going to continue skipping. Now, you're going to take the ball because you're going to need that to get into the top floor. What you're going to want to do now is grab this trash can, because that is tall enough that you can still stand on it, but you can also get to the roof, just like this. And now, you're going to want to go over here, and here I try to throw it in, but as you can see, I kind of mess up a bit. And I'm surprised I didn't get caught by the neighbor here. But, you just climb back up. Then, after you climb back up and get all the way back to where you were, you would actually want to throw it just like, not that, this. And then, after that, take the painting, it's a fake, place it down, and then try your best to jump through that. The next thing I did was I just unlocked this for future reference, and then I grabbed the car keys. Now, what I do with these is I quickly go out the door, and then, as you can see, it cuts to this because I was getting chased by the neighbor, and I had already gotten the magnet gun. Now, in this, I do check if I'm recording some. So, as you can see, here I'm pretty sure I tried to see if I was still recording. Now, that didn't go too well. But, yeah. Then I waited for him to go around. This actually took a long time, and it's because he kind of glitched out where every few seconds what he would do is he would basically just look around, and I didn't know what to do. Turns out you had to get chased again and get him to chase you all the way back to here. However, I didn't know that. You can see here me discovering this glitch, and it is so weird. And I don't know why it happens. But if I would have just gotten chased by him sooner, I probably could have gotten this done quicker. So now, you can see I'm waiting for him to get around there, and I check if I'm recording once again. Now, after that, I go over to here, and as you can see, I'm standing still, and the reason for this is because I want the neighbor to go around there. Now, as you can see, he's going to look around, but then he's going to go right back inside. And there he goes. Now, we try to run around as quickly as we can, except that doesn't exactly work in my case. So, of course, with the neighbor's advanced AI, he's gonna know to go around there. Now, I checked if I was recording again, and now I go back to the game. Now, I wait for the neighbor to go asleep. Then I go around this side, and what you're going to do is you only need 2 boxes. So what you do is you put one box, you don't put the key, you put the second box, you aim at the lockpick, and you press the left mouse button or left click to essentially activate magnetism. Now after that, what you're going to want to do is basically you need to get into that room with the silver lock. Now, I had to start getting chased by him again in order to actually get this to work. Because I did something very smart here. So as you can see, he's going to walk around. He's actually going to come over to the street again, which does not help me. I would have preferred him to go back into the house really quickly. But basically what happens now is I essentially just go over, and once he turns on the TV and gets seated, what I do is I go ahead and jump over the fence, and I turn off his power. This alerts him to come over to where the power was cut off. And now, as you can see, he kind of glitches out here, and his AI just stops working for a second. I don't know what happened there. But one thing I do know is that I very much need to do something about it. Now, what the neighbor eventually does is he will basically go outside, and now he's going to go to turn on his power. My bad there. But basically what I do here is I unlock this and I grab the wrench. Now, when I go over here, the neighbor is actually there, and I do get caught. Now, if you get sent to this place, which you may or may not, all you want to do is walk and walk and walk until eventually you reach that door, and then you just go straight through it. Now, this will put you back at this part, and what you want to do now is turn off the power again. Now, what I did is I could have turned off the power before, and that would have given him time to basically get the power turned back on and other things. Now, after this next bit that I show you, I'm actually going to show you something really insane. This room shows that the neighbor may have had a boy. So, was there a boy living there? I don't know. I get really annoyed at this wrench, and I end up throwing it on the table, and I decide to try and perfect the wrench's placement. Now what I do is I actually turn off the power. And basically what happens here is the neighbor doesn't come out, because he's glitched. Or at least that's what I think. But it's actually true. He is glitched, and what happens is he ends up upstairs, because sometimes he will end up glitching out and teleporting up to the couch in the upstairs part to sleep. And he can also sometimes walk through fences. And as you can see here, the neighbor basically jumps out that window to try and get me. I don't let that happen, but I do nearly lose all of my progress in turning off the power. I realize nothing happened, and then I go to turn off the power again. He finally sees me, and what I try to do is get over the fence as quickly as I can, and then after that, he will go back inside. Not my plan. But I do wait until he comes out, or at least I try. As you can see, he is in the living room, and then I think he's going outside. That is not what ends up happening. He glitches out on top of the bed, and then he jumps off. Like 9-year-old me. That is something all of us did. But then I run over to the living room, and we're in the basement. Finally. Look how awesome it is. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell to turn on notifications, so that way you never miss a video. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!